Ryan Nickel coming at you with another day in the life of a Bootstrap Real Estate Investor. And one of the things that Bootstrap Real Estate it's early, man. One of the things that Bootstrap Real Estate Investors do is they trust their gut. And by doing so, you get more clarity. All right, in this episode, I want to share with you some insights that I've received by listening to my intuition and also not listening to my intuition. So first off, yesterday, I took a nap, woke up, and inside was the idea for a postcard that I have been just ignoring and just not working with. And now one of the things that I like to do is I like to go to doors with my kids because, you know, as I go and door knock on pre-foreclosures, if I have my kids with me, I'm not an investor looking to buy a house. I'm a father looking to buy a house. Big difference in the mind of the person that I'm talking to. And so, and I've had, being real with you, I've had issues or some kind of, scarcity around going and talking to homeowners that are in default when they're in the house still. Just because I've been through that situation, I know what it's like. There's a lot of emotional trauma. We've worked with people that have been in the house, and we've had to, we've paid for moving trucks and we've moved them out and things like that. And it's just been, it's emotionally, traumatizing. It's difficult for me to deal with, to say the least. It's hard. People are crying. They're sad, losing their house, and it's just, we are helping them out, but it's also just difficult. So anyway, I digress. So in talking to them, I'm like, man, how do I go to these doors when they're in the house? And I just don't want to be like this guy, like, hey, I'm going to buy your house and kick you out kind of a thing. Because I don't want to be that guy. So I'm like, I'm putting together a home buying, or not home buying, but a foreclosure defense seminar for people that are in foreclosure. And I'm like, you know what? If I can go to the house and I can be, offer some kind of help, that'd be awesome. Here it is. Bam. This postcard. It's going to be backwards for y'all. So I can just go ahead and turn this on. You guys can enjoy my kids' chalk art. But basically, it's just real simple. It says, save your house from foreclosure, free seminar. Attendees will receive a free copy of my book, How to Protect Yourself from Foreclosure, what your bank doesn't want you to know, blah, blah, blah. And if you're not able to make it because it's either the auction's less than 2 weeks away, you want to respect your you want to keep your privacy, at no cost, contact us, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, it's just allows me to go to the door and say, hey, look, you know what? I'm here to help you. Let me help you save your house kind of thing. So this was something that, my intuition says, Ryan, do this and help more people instead of just limiting yourself to the vacant pre-foreclosures. Try to go to the other ones, and also you'll get more deals in the process. So had the thought, wrote the postcard immediately. So I woke up, had the idea exactly what they needed to do. Instead of letting it simmer in my mind, like, oh yeah, I'll get to it later, I went downstairs immediately, wrote it all out, came to me in 5 minutes, put it out, printed it out, got it. So I got a bunch of these. I'm driving around, put these on houses today if they're not home. Lead me to my next point. The quicker you act upon these intuitions, these gut instincts, the faster you're going to see results. Not only that, the more clear those messages in the future are going to become. So basically, it's you hear the message, you act, it becomes clearer. You hear it again, you act, becomes clearer, you act. You can hear it, clearer, you act, becomes even more clear, and you keep acting, and you're going down this road, and you're progressing, and you're able to do a whole lot more because you're trusting whatever, this divine intelligence that's pushing you in a direction that you need to go. And this happens not just in business, but in family life and everything. And so I receive these intuitions, and sometimes I act and sometimes I don't. And one of them that I felt a couple weeks ago, actually it was more like a couple months ago, I have a meetup. And I felt the strong impression that it was time to cancel my meetup. If I'm actually truthful, I felt this back in January of January or February of this year. And I'm like, oh, you know what, this is it. I told my wife, I'm like, this is it, we're canceling it. And I go there and I get a deal. I'm like, oh, no, I can't cancel it. I'm getting business out of it. So I go 2 or 3 more months, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done. I'm canceling it. And it wasn't because I wanted to cancel, just like it's what I felt in my heart, like I needed to cancel it. And then I get a deal. And then I'm like, oh, I can't cancel it. I'm getting deals out of this. And you see, there's this conflict. I'm like, my heart tells me it's time to cancel, but my brain's like, no, I'm getting money out of this. Don't cancel that. You're going to cut the golden goose. And so I felt again in August, Ryan, it's time to hang it up. You've done what you wanted to do. You've done what you needed to do. You've helped the people that you're going to help. Let somebody else take it. And I'm like, all right, sure. And I had all intents and everything of having August being my last meetup. and I didn't do it. I wished out. I'm like, nah, I like the ego stroke of going there and like, oh, Ryan, oh, that, and actually that was that in the meeting, like, I had like 15 people stand up, oh, Ryan's helped me do this, Ryan's helped me do this, and it was really, it was really comforting, it was really good. I felt great about myself. I'm like, oh, this is really good, I'm helping a lot of these people. And it was stroking my ego, and it felt good. And so here we go on, last night, had a meetup, did some good, helped a lot of people. But I came home, and my wife's passed out on the couch, kids are in bed, and I felt empty inside. And I'm like, and it's because in my heart, right here, I know that it's time for me to move on. And I'm like, dang it, this is tough. This is tough because I enjoy the limited celebrity that status that I've created, and two, I enjoy the deals that I get. But I'm short-sighted. I can't see what's beyond that, what's waiting there in the sidelines that won't be made available because my mind, my time, my energy is focused on this meetup. And so, making the public declaration that October will be my last meetup. I'll keep it open for whoever wants to meet together and network. They can do that. I have a co-host on this one. I'll let him promote it and see how he sees fit, or someone else wants to step into the role to be the meetup creator. But October will be my very last meetup because I have to act on this intuition, because I don't want these intuitions, these promptings to go away because of my lack of action, because of my cowardness, because of my fear or whatever it is, my pride in this case. And so that's the whole point of being a bootstrap real estate investor is, if you can't trust yourself, who can you trust? You got to act. Yesterday, I got the idea and I acted, and it's opening doors for me. A couple months ago, almost a half a year ago, I had the impression to hang something up, and I haven't done it yet. And so I'm going to act on that. It's my public declaration that today, that October 17th will be my last meetup. Now, I'll still attend occasionally. I won't be as religious as every single month, but it's not for me anymore. I'm going to go ahead and pass the reins on to somebody else and let that grow and evolve into what it can be without me being that bottleneck. And so anyway, whatever you're doing, you're going to get promptings, you're going to get insights, you're going to get inspiration. The quicker you act on that, the faster you're going to get results. And then the next time, you'll be able to recognize that prompting and those intuitions a lot more clear. So act. Because nothing else matters other than results. You can't take ideas to the bank, but you can take your results to the bank. And so my results right here, knocking on doors, more results, me canceling my meetup, results. Get on it. Listen to yourself and act on it as soon as possible. All right, I'm Ryan Nickel. I'm going to go inside and have some breakfast with my family. Just act. Say hi to my beautiful wife, who's
got dressed today.
Woohoo, pregnant. And this little dude, what's up? Hey, Wilson. Hey. Oh, you want to see? Let's turn it around. Can you say hi? Hi, you got a whistle? Yeah, sweetheart. All right, see ya.